Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'm Thales and this is my channel about English language. As you know, or if you don't know, it's your first time here, don't worry. I will explain how my channel works. I cover English from basic to advanced and I have 4 different playlists, 2 of them basic level and the other 2 intermediate advanced. Basic level playlists are explained in Portuguese, right? Because they are aimed at beginners. Basic grammar, basic vocab. Whereas intermediate advanced grammar and advanced idioms vocab are aimed at people who are already intermediate or advanced, okay? Before we begin, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to get the latest updates. I have more than 500 videos available, so there is a lot of content for you to watch and learn English together with me. Give the thumbs up if you enjoy the content from my videos. And let's get into today's topic. Well, last video from Intermediate Advanced, I talked about word order. But today I will finish recording the content regarding superlatives, right? Because I completely forgot about that one. We have a superlative part 1, so this will be part 2, okay? So I highly recommend that you watch my previous videos so you understand. Well, you know, or I will just summarize here, when you have the most plus adjective, or when you have the adjective followed by the suffix est, so this is how the superlative works in English, right? You can say the most expensive car. Expensive is an adjective which has 2 plus syllables, right? So when we have 2 or more syllables, we use the most, right? We don't change the adjective and we write the most before. When we have the plus adjective followed by the suffix est, we have short adjectives or one syllable words, such as the smartest, the brightest, the biggest. You see? You just add est. Okay. So this I talked before, right, in the previous video. Now we will follow further, giving more examples of superlatives. This flight is cheaper than that one. Okay, so you are choosing to fly. You intend to travel to a place and you are choosing tickets. You intend to choose, your intention is to choose the ticket which is the cheapest. So this flight is cheaper than that one. This is not superlative, right? This is comparative, which has adjective followed by er plus than. But when I want to say the superlative, this flight is the cheapest available. So here I'm saying that I have a variety of flights to choose from and I realize that this one is the cheapest available. See, I'm using the superlative. You're the most patient person I've ever met. I'm not a very patient person. Sometimes people say I'm patient, but on the inside, in the inside, I'm feeling terrible. I'm feeling angry. I feel as if I was going to explode, right? So I'm not the most patient person, but people say I'm patient. You're the most patient person I've ever met. So the most patient here is an adjective. I'm using the most because patient has 2 or plus syllables. And here we have a formation which I have to explain. It's very common in English to use superlatives with present perfect tense. Okay, I have ever met. The present perfect tense, we have the verb have, followed by the main verb in the past participle. Ever is an adverb here. I'm positioning it between the verb have and the verb met. Okay? It's also used with other types of structure. When I say, oh, it's the, this is the first time I've ever traveled abroad. Okay, so I'm using the present perfect. When I refer to a situation that happened, but it applies or have consequences, or it applies to the present as well. Because when I say you're the most patient person I've ever met, it's up to now. In the future, I may be able to meet someone who is more patient than you, okay? The next example, we have seen that old has an irregular superlative, okay? We studied in the last video about other types of irregular adjectives, but here we are talking about old. Old, the comparative of superiority is older, and the superlative, the oldest. We follow it with the suffix est. That house is the oldest in town. I'm saying that we have many houses in this small town, and that house is the oldest one. The oldest, okay. Here, old, older, oldest is regular. But when we talk about people in a family, instead of saying oldest or older, we say eldest. We use eldest or the oldest. It's possible to use both, right? My eldest daughter is 10 years old. It means that I have more than one daughter, right? I have, for example, 3 daughters, and my eldest daughter is 10 years old. Or, if you prefer, it's also possible to use the oldest, okay? Well, let's follow some other examples. In English, it's very common, it's very frequent to use the combination superlative plus places, okay? This bedroom is the cleanest in the hotel. So here I'm saying that from all bedrooms available in the hotel, this bedroom or my bedroom will be or is the cleanest. Okay? So here I'm comparing, I'm giving the superlative. I'm saying that something is the best in their category in a place. We are giving here reference of a place. Who is the most intelligent student in class. The same thing here. We have many students in the class, and I'm asking who is the most intelligent student. I'm using here comparatives. And pay attention to the preposition. I'm using in. The cleanest in a place. Right? If you use other prepositions, it's wrong, okay? You can't say student of class. No, in class. The most intelligent, the most beautiful girl in town, the most handsome guy in the city, right? When we refer to periods of time, we use the preposition of, okay? For example, today is the coldest day of the year. Okay, so here we have the superlative. I'm using the suffix est because it's a long adjective, and I'm saying today is the coldest day of the year. And as I have already mentioned, we use the present perfect when we have superlatives as well, okay? This is the best, how can I say, the best movie I've ever watched. It's not necessary to use ever, okay? But in sentences like this, it's more common. You can say, oh, this is the best movie I've watched so far, or I've watched. Right? I'm using the superlative combined with the present perfect. We often use, okay? All right. That's it, people. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This will be the last one about comparatives and superlatives. I suppose you are getting tired of it, but I had to cover all the topics before I move to the next one, okay? So, have a nice day. See you next video.